Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are my beautiful Geminis? I hope you all are having a happy holiday season. Hope everybody ate good, still eating good, and spreading the love. Geminis, we're just going to have a little bit of fun just to find out some information to our questions. This is our circle. This is our world right now. We just want to see if anything resonates with us. We have two decks, and just get the vibe from each one, just to get an idea. I might just do, this is an oracle reading, so I might just do 3 and 3 or 3 and 1, just for one word to help us. It helps to decipher a lot of the details as it answers the questions. Spirits, talk to us. Talk to Gemini. Let them know what is going on. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Garnetqueentarot. Garnetqueentarot. Come on, spirits. Talk to us for Gemini and let them know what questions they might be playing with. See if we come up with any answers for them. Ooh-wee. Just to get an idea, just to get a feel, just to see if we're even on the same page. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do any of these fit in? We have teamwork, thinking, and chemistry, Gemini. Do any of these resonate with you? I love you unconditionally. I want to be more than friends. I'm staying to understand our connection. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Wow, this is good. This is where teamwork comes in, because if you guys are a team and thinking along the same lines, maybe the chemistry is there. You're just upset with each other right now. But look what it says. I love you unconditionally, Gemini. Somebody truly loves you, but there's a breakdown in your communication. Ooh, I want to be more than friends. We've been treading as a team, thinking along the same lines. We have the chemistry. They love you unconditionally. I want to be more than friends. I'm starting to understand our connection. They're starting to understand you, Gemini. You're crazy behind. But I digress. I'm starting to understand our connection. I hope that you can forgive me one day. See, and that's the thing, Gemini. A lot of times people don't know how you move and how you do things, and they're taking time to get to know you. But when they do something that you don't like, you'll be so upset. It's like, it's intimidating. So I hope that you can forgive me one day. I'm hoping that it wasn't something major and it was something minute that you over exaggerated on. I'm just saying, I don't know, I could be wrong. Because every little thing sets you off. But you guys are so loving. You're so loving. So you're just thinking about everything. The chemistry is there. You like the person, they like you. Apparently they said, I hope that you can forgive me one day. So the error was not to your liking, so they apologize and they're sorry. And they said they're starting to understand the connection you guys have. And they want more than just friendship. They love you unconditionally because they're starting to get to know you. They're starting to accept you for who you are. There is a chemistry there, and you're thinking about it because you're thinking about them. And the two of you together do make a great team. It's not at the love point as of yet, but it's at a point where you recognize how important they are in your lives, which is a beautiful thing. I think one of the problems that we have as people is that we don't always pick up on the vibes. And when we shouldn't pick up, we assume that something's there that's not. So you have to listen. I think we don't listen enough to one another. You have to listen to what people say and their actions to see if it matches. Somebody can't say under one breath, you do it for me, I love you. And then the next breath, we could be friends, we're a great team. You have to gain clarity as far as the relationship and what's going on. There's a relationship, whether it's new, whether it's all in, you have to make sure that you can understand each other and read the messages, because a lot of breakups dive into miscommunication, and sometimes you don't believe that you could be as happy as you are, and then you always believe it's too good to be true. And I think some people manifest it, that it is too good to be true, and they end up breaking up. When you all have a lot in common, that's when you have to keep taking the time to read the pages in the book. You have your little ups and downs and stuff, and brush it off. Don't stay mad like y'all been in a relationship for years and you just mad, mad, mad. Be in a position where you could communicate your feelings to one another. And I think there's so much lacking that people assume they know and they want to finish the sentence before it's even said. Don't do that. I know one girl tried to quit a guy before he could quit her. It's like, are you for real? Let him say it. Yeah, I was feeling the same way. Stop. People try to suppress their feelings so they're not embarrassed and they could act that they're, like they're stronger than they really are. We're all human beings. When the right person is there for you, they're going to come. There's nothing that you have to worry about or doubt. You just have to believe that the right person will come. And don't just supplement someone else and end up hurting their feelings when the right person does come along. You just needed a blanket or a teddy bear temporarily until what you really wanted came along. I think a lot of times when separation comes into a relationship, people start realizing how important that person was in their life and what they meant to them. Whereas sometimes you could realize how miserable you were with that person and couldn't even believe you were there. You were just like, dang, what was I thinking? I know they possessed me. You be thinking to yourself sometimes, what did I even see in her? What did I see in him? What was I holding on to? Is this the person I fell in love with? I need to spank myself. There are times you will beat up on yourself. And what I tell you is every experience, whether you want to believe it or not, I'm somebody that still had difficulty understanding that. But every experience has a lesson embedded in it. And that lesson is meant to teach you as you climb to the next level and chapter of your life. Life is a beautiful thing. But the thing is, we're not always going to have the most beautiful people in it. There are people that look beautiful and are demons inside. You just never know. So those experiences are to teach you now, so that when you get on another path similar to that, you're a little bit more awake and know what's going on around you. You just don't fall into the hole and they bury you alive. You have to pay attention to the signs. If somebody's telling you they love you, are they showing you as well? Or are those words that is just hot air coming out their mouth? What have they done for you lately? And it doesn't have to be financial. It could be just comfort, support, love, making you feel good on down times. Because when you're in a relationship, you have to ask yourself, what am I getting? Isn't it? Oh, don't get me started. Now that I'm more mature, I realize the balance that's necessary in love and life. And you have to be able to do the same. Even if you're trying to build from point A, you give 100%, I agree. But you don't give every hour of the day where you don't have some to stretch with your family. And want to be there and be relaxed when you're there, not taking calls when you're there, not on the laptop when you're there. You have to be able to invest enough time in your family that they know you exist. Not because you just paying the bills or just being a good parent and as far as making they have what they need, making sure they have what they need. But overall, being there with your wife, finding date nights important, time together as a family important. Don't spread yourself so thin that you miss out on your family growing. and the small things in life. I know it sounds like a lot of mumbo jumbo, but take it from me. There's no business, no job that important that it takes over your life and consumes your life where your family are just there. They exist. You can't tell yourself the last time you've been to your son's football game or your daughter's ballet or your son's basketball or tennis or lacrosse, Girl Scout meeting, anything that's significant, because when before you blink your eyes twice, and I mean that, your kids would have grown up without you. Even though you were there and you were handling your business, you weren't there. You know what I mean? And they say there's no there. There's no there. You have to find time to be that person. There's somebody in your life that messed up. They know they messed up. You're thinking about it because you know the chemistry is real. You know the two of you were a team, male or female. And they say, I hope that you can forgive me one day. I'm starting to understand our communication, our connection, what brings us together. Because when people are apart, that's when they start thinking about that other person and all the fun and stupid things they did, what made them laugh, what made them happy. And sometimes you might see them in the corner laughing to themselves because of something that person did. That's when you know that's your person. When you could reminisce on more good times than bad, that says a lot. And then when you start looking at the bad and what you might hear other people saying, doesn't excuse what happened to you. I'm just saying, you'd be like, dang, all right, he didn't put the toilet seat down. All right, she don't make that rice like my mama did. You know, what could you do to resolve these issues? That's the question for yourself. What could we do to resolve these minor issues? You know, get a rice cooker and season up the rice and make it that way. Do things that will help. You know, you have to learn to be able to look at the sacrifices, look at compromise, negotiate, and realize a marriage is a business, a good business when you find the right person, because you could separate it into compartments. This is my love compartment. This is my business compartment. It's so many things. I know a lot of couples that do business together and they grow their family wealth generationally. When you find somebody that's willing to share your life with you and to do things with you, and no matter what they're doing, they always not just squeeze you in, but put you as top priority, include you, share with you, love on you, be there for you, then you got it. So the rice don't come out right, or that person is too busy working. Find time to talk to them and communicate so you all can build. Gemini, you got the right person in your life. You just need to be able to work with them as a team player to kind of mesh things more together. So it's a love thing. Peace and love, Gemini. Gemini. It's Garnetqueentarot. Woo. Will we find the love? Here we go. Garnetqueentarot. Talk with you all soon. Peace, love, and prosperity. Embrace each other, love on each other, and be supportive of one another. Till we talk again. Woo. Garnetqueentarot. Just having a good time and laughing and joking with you. Peace.